I was conceived here on North Haven, born in the Penobscot River up in Bangor, came down the river, came back to North Haven, and basically have been here ever since. But I like to travel from Maine. Maine and North Haven is my Cape Canaveral, my launching pad, and it's where I leave from and where I come back to. A lot of people don't get it, and I get it because I'm here, and when I go across that bridge down in Kittery, Maine, the way life should be. Oh, the way life is. So I love it. I like to share things, and as much as I don't like to be crowded, I get claustrophobic if I'm too crowded, but I love sharing what I have here, my vision. And a lot of people come here for that vision, and they leave just like I left, and they can take a piece of Maine with them. And whether it's a bag or a painting or a jar of maple syrup or an old lobster, it's great. Music. I love music. It makes me alive. And when I was a little kid, my grandfather, my mother's father, was a minister of music in East Orange, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, PA, church musician. I was never much of a churchy kind of a guy, but he played the organ. And I was amazed by him sitting there at this organ, 3 tiers. He had feet pedals going all over the place. He had tubes, things, knobs and buttons. He was pushing and pulling and playing stuff here, playing with his feet, reaching up there, reaching there. I built this pallet table, and I had no idea it was influenced by my grandfather, but it was. It is. It still is. I got all my little colors. He had all his music sounds. I got all my brushes, got all my palettes. It's all right here. And it's this kinesthetic thing. It's both the sight and the sound. Old Roy G. Biv, I'm pretty organized. People don't know this, but I'm organized. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and everything in between. Earth colors, green, life colors, blue, water, sky colors. It's all right there. And it's music, the rhythms, how you put 2 colors together and they vibrate. It's vibrations, and that's what music is. And that's a big, big thing. It's also, I'm a jazz guy. I love jazz. It's visual improvisation, visual jazz. That's what I do. My inspiration for this painting is the Big Island, my favorite island. Island Earth. My 3 major themes: land, water, sky. And I grew up on an island, a physical island, not just a metaphorical planet island. North Haven, surrounded by water through many, many seasons. The changing environment is a big part of what this is all about. The one thing is, I was thinking, again, the many Maines, going back to the Wabanaki tradition, the east where the sun comes up, hits Maine in the early morning, lights up the sky. And I'm pretty well known for blue-green paintings and pointy trees and islands, but just that atmosphere is really important to me. And just seeing the changes through the seasons, through the rain, the gray, the blue sky, the pink sky, the orange, the neon colors that happen. When someone sees this painting, I want them to feel happy. I want them to feel familiar, like they know where that place is. It's their happy place. It's my happy place. It doesn't make any difference if it's Eastport or Cape Elizabeth, but it feels, or Aroostook, it makes them feel at home. I want you to feel at home when you see this. It's what I do. It's what I love. You should do what you love. My process of working, whether it's for a bag or a painting or a sculpture or anything, is to evolve. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, and I like it that way. It's fresh every day. And I have a lot of ideas. I have stacks of ideas. I have full books. And I get one idea, gives me 20 more ideas. So that's how I work this project. We talked about how we want this as a bag or a painting or this or that. And the first time I was talking with Maine Public, it was like, I don't want to show them a finished product. I don't want to start with a finished product. If you know what it's going to be like, why do it? You know, it's a process, and that's life. You know, it's part of the deal. I take lots of photographs. It's 1/3000th of a second. That's not very long, by the way. But I can take a picture of Katahdin, I can take a picture of the potato fields in the rustic, and see that fraction of a second inside that little camera. It goes right inside my little brain. I have that in my camera, and I have it in my eyes, right in there, a lot of stuff happening. And if you send me a picture of broccoli in a rustic, I couldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. You gotta be there. That's part of the deal. I look at those photographs, billions and billions, and Carl Sagan's billions of photographs, and I compose, I look, I edit in my head, sometimes on the computer, but I look and say, how do I get that sense of the big space, being out there on the edge of the ocean with the waves coming and the clouds building, and you know, you can't find words, but I want to feel like it. I want, when I do something, a gesture, I want you to feel the wind. I want you to smell the salt air. I want you to taste the dust and you blowing up around you. That's important. I do thousands and thousands and thousands of iterations of many things. I have stacks of pieces. Like I said, one piece gives me 20 ideas, or is it 20,000 ideas? A lot of repetition, rhythms, patterns. Music is very important. So I have my music, my rhythms, patterns, colors. It's all right there. I've been a supporter of Maine Public since probably a teenager. I used to watch a lot of programming when I was out in the world making things. I was on TV shows with Maine Festival and all kinds of things. Then I was out of state for quite a while, came back, and they had colors on the TV when I came back. That was pretty cool. So probably 80, 81, 82. So I've been a member since then. And then I had a bunch of kids, and they were big watchers, big supporters. Maine Public is important to me because it's there, and I know it's there. That's 24/7, it's there. If I need emergency broadcasting, if I need to know something's cooking in a rustic or whatever, or if I want to listen to tunes, Austin City Limits, music-y kind of stuff. I love American experience. I'm American, right in the middle of America, Eric. And Maine, I'm right in the middle of Maine too. Can't beat that. It's nice to be able to be part of something where I can give, well, my Maineness away. I'm supporting Maine Public, doing this painting, the bag, and everything because I believe in it. I believe in Maine Public, and I believe in public, and I believe in Maine, and it's a great project, and it's something I can do. You know, I can't make my $100,000 gift. You give what you can give, and this is something I can give, so that's great. You like TV, you like radio, you support Maine Public. How can you go wrong?